Hello students, welcome to Nilagiri Degree and PG College. I am S. Nagesh. I am the lecturer in computer science. I am working from 12 years in this college. Today I will explain some introduction class about degree, about graduation course. Generally, first of all, I will congratulate all the students who have completed intermediate course and were entered in higher education. In higher education, first we will complete graduation course, and after graduation we can go to post graduation. After post graduation we can go for research side, it is a PhD courses. Generally, after completion of the intermediate course, we used to say that I am studying degree. Actually, degree is not a course. Degree is a certificate. Degree is a qualification. So generally, after intermediate, we complete graduate. After intermediate, we study graduation course. Generally, when we are studying the graduation course, we say that we are undergraduate. We are saying that undergraduate. After completion of the course, we say that it is a graduate student. During the 3 academic years, the graduation course consists of 3 academic years. We started 2020-21 academic year. We will study 2020-21 and 21-22 and 22 and 23. These 3 academic years we study graduation course. So during these 3 academic years we are undergraduate student. After completion of these 3 academic years, we can say that we are a graduate student. After graduation, we go for post graduation. That is, you can say PG course. After that one, you can go for PhD and MPhil courses. From 2016 to 17 academic year, 2016 to 17 academic year, there were some changes in the graduation course. Before 2016-17, there are 3 academic years. The graduation course was year-wise scheme. From 2016-17 onwards, some changes are done in nationwide. The changes bring into one category that was named as a CBCS system. CBCS. That's why we say that now we are a student of UG CBCS student. UG CBCS. Undergraduate CBCS system. Now we'll see what is CBCS system. CBCS means choice based credit system. Choice based credit system. CBCS means choice based credit system. So the main intention of this CBCS system is 3 things. The main aim of, there are several aims are there, several things are introduced newly. The main 3 things, 3 important issues are: one is the student can choose subjects. In CBCS system, some subjects, some courses are fixed, some papers are fixed, some subjects can be chosen by their interest. The student interest can choose. వాళ్ళ ఇష్టం ప్రకారంగా నాకు ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ కావాలి. Some electives ఉంటాయి, 3 electives. Among those 3 the student can choose any one. 3 electives ఉంటాయి, దాంట్లో కెళ్ళి స్టూడెంట్ ఏదైనా ఒక ఇష్టమైన కోర్స్ని ఏదో ఒక పేపర్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, ఏదో ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Instead of giving marks we can give them credits. Instead of giving marks, so before 2016-17 డిగ్రీలో 2000 వచ్చినాయి, 1500, 1200, 1300 we say that. But from credit system generally maximum is at 10. Maximum is at 10. You can get 9.5, 9.6, 9.7 from 6 onwards you can get it. So instead of marks you get the credits. So generally that is a credit system. The third one is continuous evaluation of student. Continuous evaluation of student. Continuous evaluation of students. So generally in year wise scheme, before 2016-17 totally 180 working days classes will be conducted. After that one exam will be conducted. 180 రోజులు క్లాసెస్ అవుతాయి, ఆ తర్వాత ఎగ్జామ్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. ఇయర్ మొత్తంలో ఓన్లీ ఒక ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని బట్టి స్టూడెంట్ యొక్క సబ్జెక్ట్ని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది, టెస్ట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. కమింగ్ టు CBSE సిస్టమ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కంటిన్యూస్ ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ సిస్టమ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కంటిన్యూస్ సిస్టమ్. స్టూడెంట్స్ని సంవత్సరానికి ఒక్కసారి కాకుండా ప్రతిసారి టెస్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ పోతూ ఉండాలి, కంటిన్యూస్ ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి. That is a new concept of the CBSE system. So that to make the student continuous evaluation, semester system was introduced in undergraduation course. Student ni continuous evaluation చేయాలి అంటే సంవత్సరానికి ఒకసారి కాకుండా ఎప్పటికప్పుడు స్టూడెంట్ టెస్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి అండ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ టెస్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్న ఉద్దేశంతోనే సెమిస్టర్ సిస్టమ్ ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఎక్కడ నుంచి 2016 and 17 అకాడమిక్ ఇయర్ నుంచి సెమిస్టర్ సిస్టమ్ ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరిగింది. సో నౌ ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ హ్యావ్ ద 2 semesters. Every year have the 2 semesters. After in the graduation course there are 3 years, so that for 3 years ke totally we have the 6 semesters are there. 6 semesters are there. 6 semesters are there. For every sem exams will be conducted separately, not year wise. So generally intermediate course starting with June lo join ayyite April lo exam అనేది అలా కాకుండా ఇక్కడ సెమిస్టర్ సిస్టమ్ వైజ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ అనేది కండక్ట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. 6 months కోసం. సో జనరల్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ 180 days 90 days అనేది క్లాస్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. ఒక డిగ్రీ సెమిస్టర్ లో 90 వర్కింగ్ డేస్ ఉంటాయి. ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ లో 90 వర్కింగ్ డేస్ ఉంటాయి, సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్ లో 90. ఈ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత విల్ గో ఫర్ ద సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్. సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్ లో వేరే పేపర్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవి చూద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ సెమిస్టర్, ఫోర్త్ సెమిస్టర్, ఫిఫ్త్ సెమిస్టర్, సిక్స్త్ సెమిస్టర్, ఫైనల్లీ విల్ కంప్లీట్ ద డిగ్రీ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ కోర్స్. విత్ ఇన్ ద 6 కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ కోర్స్ అనేది కంప్లీట్ అయింది. నౌ వి ఆర్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్. మనం ప్లేసెంట్ ఉన్నామన్నా ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ లో ఉన్నాము. జనరల్ అయితే యాక్చువల్లీ కరోనా కోవిడ్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ వల్ల మనకి అకాడమిక్ ఇయర్ అనేది చేంజ్ అయింది. యాక్చువల్లీ మనకు అకాడమిక్ ఇయర్ సెప్టెంబర్లో ఆగస్టులో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, మీకు డిసెంబర్లో ఫస్ట్ సెమ్ కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది, జనవరిలో సెకండ్ సెమ్ స్టార్ట్ అయితే మార్చ్లో మే ఆర్ జూన్లో సెకండ్ సెమ్ కంప్లీట్ కావాలి. బట్ ఇప్పుడున్న కరోనా సిచ్యువేషన్స్లో అకాడమిక్ లేట్గా స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయాక ఈ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ ఎప్పుడు ఎండ్ అవుతుందో కూడా ఒక ప్లాన్ అనేది ఇవ్వలేదు. సో మనం తర్వాత చూస్తాం. సో జనరలీ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్స్ లో ఏమేమి సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి? ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ డివిజన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటుందనేది ఇప్పుడు మనం చూద్దాం. ఫర్ ఆల్ స్టేట్స్ దట్ మే బి ఎంపీసీ, ఎంపీసీఎస్, బీజెడ్సీ, ఈహెచ్పి, హెచ్పిపి, బీకామ్ కంప్యూటర్స్ and B. So this become computer application. These are all of the courses in our college. మనకి ఏమేమి కోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి? EHP లో కొంతమంది స్టూడెంట్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. Some students joined HPP also, and BCom computers applications, and MPC and MPCS, and some students joined MCCS and BJC. These are the different courses in our college. So generally, in every semester, there are the three types of subjects. One is languages. Another one is core subject. Next one is skills subject. Languages, core subjects, and skills. In language, there are two languages. One is the first language. First language is always English. Always English. Second language may be any of our Indian languages, that may be Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit, Arabic, Urdu, whatever. These are any Indian languages, second languages. So the student has to study these two subjects every sem. First sem, second sem, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. In these 6 semesters, we have the first language, second language. Next, core subjects. Core subjects means sometimes they are called optional subjects. The optional subjects will be based on your course. If you are an EHP student, అయితే మనకి ఏమేమి సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి? ఎకనామిక్స్, history, political science. If you are a HPP student, we have the public and history, political science. If you are the MPC student, mathematics, physics, chemistry. If you are an MPC student, we have the mathematics, physics, and computer science subject. If you are an MCCA student, with the mathematics, chemistry, and computer science subject. If you are a BJC student, you have the botany, zoology, and chemistry. These are the optional subjects, or you can say the core subjects. These are the core subjects, or you can say the optional subjects. For every semester, we have to study these subjects. In every semester, you study different aspects. For example, if you go for the mathematics, in one semester you study the differential equations. In another semester you study the rings. In another semester you study the algebra. In another semester you study the groups. In another semester you study the complex analysis. In another semester vector calculus. Depending on the subject, you go over the depth of the subjects in every semester. So these are the core subjects. Next, skill subject. So generally, skill subjects are 3 types. One is AECC subject, another one SCC subject, another one is GE subject. AECC, SCC, GE subject. Advanced Enhancement Compulsory Course. Ability Enhancement Compulsory Course. AECC means Ability Enhancement Compulsory Course. compulsory course. So generally in first semester we have the AECC and second semester also we have the AECC subject. Some skills subject. Some skills. Not, it is not a specific subject. Some skills oriented subject. In first and second semester we have the AECC. In third, fourth, fifth semester we have, in third and fourth we have the SCC subject. Third and fourth we have the SCC subject. Fifth semester we have the GE subject. And sixth semester we have the one project. Sixth semester we have the one project. So generally SCC means skill enhancement. Course. GE means generic elective course. So generally AECC there are the two subjects. One is environmental studies and one is basic computer skills. These two will be in first year. In first semester you have the environmental studies or basic computer skills. Second semester you can choose. That is the CBCS system. Choose. If you first semester we study the environmental studies, second semester we have to study the basic computer skills. If you study first semester basic computer skills, second semester EV. That is the choose. Next, skill enhancement subjects. In the second year, we have the different subjects are the skill enhancement for improvement, skill improvements. There are the three skill improvement subjects. We can choose any of your own. Next, GE, general elective. General elective means here a BA student can learn mathematics subject or physics or chemistry or botany or zoology or commerce. Next, a BA MPC student can study BA subjects, that is economics, history, political science or botany, zoology, chemistry or commerce. A commerce subject can go for that. So that is a general. So that's why it is a choice based. That is the interest of the student. That based on his own interest, he can choose one skill set. That is a GE. Next, project. So every subject have one project. The student can choose his own interest. For example, if he is interest of mathematics, he can do the project in mathematics. For example, BA student के history అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం. History में project చేయొచ్చు. Economics అంటే ఇష్టం. Economics में చేయొచ్చు. కొంతమంది పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ ఇష్టం. కొంతమంది పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ చేయొచ్చు. బిజినెస్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కొంతమందికి కెమిస్ట్రీ ఇష్టం. కెమిస్ట్రీ ఇంట్రెస్ట్. తర్వాత పీజీ లెవెల్లో కెమిస్ట్రీ వాళ్ళు కెమిస్ట్రీ మీద ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయడం అనేది దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్. So this is the general overview of the graduation. So I have given the subjects for all the courses, but I have not given the BCom subject because so generally BCom is a total. There are the different subjects. It is not a maths physics semester. So it is a total one disciplinary system. In this one, have the mainly out of 3 core subjects, one accounts paper may be there, and one commerce paper and one computer subject. As a BCom computer application, for example, if you see in the first sem, accounts paper is the financial accounting, commerce paper is the business organization management, BOM, third subject is the computer application, fundamentals of information paper. So it's if you go for second semester, again accounts paper is the financial accounting, third semester is the commerce paper is the business law, computer subject is the programming C and C. Like that, in every semester we have one account paper, one commerce paper, and one computer subject. So this is a different subjects offered in during the graduation course. We need to follow this course. So this is these are the choices. Then in the skills paper, that's why it is a choice based. In choice based credit system, the examinations are conducted in continuously. Continuously means for every semester, generally
consists 15 working days. After 5 working days, we conduct one internal examination. After another 5 working days, not 5 working days. So generally, during the semesters will conduct 2 internal exams. First internal exam and second internal examination. These 2 exams are conducted for 20 marks. After completion of the semester, sem end exam will be conducted, that is for 80 marks. Internal examination will be for 20 marks. Sem end exam will be conducted for 80 marks. If any, for science subjects, practical exam also be conducted along with the sem end exams for 50 marks. Along with the sem end exams for 50 marks. So this is a common for all language subjects and core subjects. We already discussed language, Telugu, English subjects ku ade vidhanga core subjects ante BA valadaithe economics, history, political science, botany, BJs for BJ students, botany, geology, chemistry, MPC students, maths, physics, chemistry or computer science students will be same. But skills paper, only one internal exam will be conducted for 10 marks. Sem end exam will be conducted for 40 marks. Sem end exam will be conducted for 40 marks. So generally, these will be conducted. What is the middle of the semester and it is end of the semester. 2 internals lo oka internal semester middle lo jarugutundi, inkoti semester ending lo jarugutundi, tarvata sem end exam. These 2 will be conducted at our college. Sem end exam will be conducted at the university allotted centers. Practical exam will be conducted at our college or university allotted centers. So this is our examination pattern of the degree course. Okay students, so today I given the total overview of what the degree course consists. In the next onwards, as I am the computer lecturer, I will give the computer science subject introduction to the MPCS students. Okay, thank you students.